Hello, in today's video I want to talk to you about what not to do when you are trying to bring in something into your life, otherwise known as manifesting. So here's the thing with manifesting. When we're or asking or even visioning sometimes in some sense, but here's what happens. The conversation that's going on is, I wish I had that. I can't wait till I have that. Here's what I want. Sometimes it's coming from a place of, I don't have this and I want that. Sometimes it's coming from a place of, that would be so much fun to have that. Let me manifest that. But here's what happens, and this is what has happened to me a lot of the times in the past, is that I'm here and what I want and what I'm manifesting and what I'm asking for is over there. And what does that mean? It means you're chasing it. It means you're over here in the lack of it. And that energy of not having it is what you are actually creating. You're not creating the thing that you want because you're creating the lack of it, because you're here and it's over there. And you might say, well, I'm visioning it, it's in my mind, I'm looking at my vision board, I'm affirming, things like that. But if you're coming from an energy of, I don't have it, where is it? I want it. Why is it taking so long? Then you're coming from an energy of lack and scarcity, and that is what you're creating. You're creating the not having it. So how do you shift that? And this is something that is really powerful in my coaching and my mentoring and in my process that I created, the peace process. Because the first step in the process is not trying to change beliefs or stop the self-sabotage or any of those things in order to get what it is that you want, the reality that you want. The first step is to be that reality. The first step is to be that which you want. For example, I want a better relationship. Okay, what part of that is relevant for you right now? What does it look like to you to have a better relationship? What does that mean? And can you become that now? Can you become that person that is already in that relationship? The same with anything else that you are. Sorry, my cat's going a bit nuts in the background. Can you see? Oh yeah, there she goes. I don't know, she's chasing ghosts. Yeah, what is it that you are wanting to change in your reality, and how can you become that? That really is the question, because when you can become that energy that is already the person that is living that reality with that thing you want to manifest or that experience, if you are already that, then it will appear because you're not in lack of it. And so being in lack of something physically, I shouldn't even say being in lack, not having something physically that you want doesn't mean you can't energetically feel what it would be, who you would be, what it would be like, and who you would be with that thing already. And that's the key. And so in step one of my process, when we go to a parallel reality where you are already living as the person who has the reality that you want, You are already in that energy, and so you can come back to the now and you can be like, wow, I'm already in the feeling and in the energy of that new relationship, and wow, it just feels so great. So you're not reaching for it anymore. You're not asking for it. You're being it, and it will magnetically attract to you into your life. So let's go a little step further, and not just being in the energy and in the feeling of already being that person that has what it is that you are manifesting. But if it is a physical thing, you've got to be, well, you don't have to, I'm not telling you what to do. If it's a physical thing, you can also be that, right? So if you're manifesting a house, if that's what you want to bring in, be the person that already is wafting through that house. Be that person already. Feel it. But next level, you can be the house. You can be the house. And how does the house feel when you walk into it? How does the house feel when you're cooking, when you're inviting friends in? So you can also be the energy of what it is that you are creating in your life. But first and foremost, you need to be the energy of the person who already has and is what it is that you are desiring. Because that will magnetically just bring it into your life. When you're here, wishing you're there, wishing you had this, but you don't have it. When's this coming? It's don't have it. When will my life be like that? Because it's not like that now. When you're in this kind of distance, you remain in that. It remains at a distance from you. It's like magnetically you're two different sides of the magnet and you're not drawn to each other. So, how will you change the way that you create and that you bring in what it is that you desire? If you'd like some help with that, please check out the work that I do. It's all in the links. Please check out the work that I do, because even just grabbing the book that I've written, which has the 5 steps in it, and learning how to go to that parallel reality will really change a lot for you, and it will allow you to be that desire rather than reaching for it. And if you are looking for help around this and some support, then I'm certainly here for you as well. So thank you for being here. Please share to somebody if you know that they would love this information, and subscribe if you'd like to be notified of the next video. Happy creation. Bye.